Hello.
Hello, everybody.
How we
We have a
doing?
very...
What, were you expecting me to say something?
A little bit.
I mean, you usually have something of some kind to say or something, but being
I got
a
three
little
eyes in
more...
the back of my head. I can't say shit right now.
Fair. Very, very fair. Oh, that's true. I had mildly forgotten about the fact that you have tentacles growing out of your head at this point in time.
Yeah.
But yes, hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to Awwor, where absolutely nothing of interest or shenanigans at all ever happened to my friends as I take them through this wild and certainly calm, peaceful adventure. Welcome back to joining us today, where we are in the midst of perhaps on the border and edge of the Feywild, where our group last time had departed out from Emrys and made their way into the Owl Hold, a land of brigands and monsters and ne'er-do-wells that certainly wish to escape the eye of cities and the law of all kinds, shapes, and sorts. Upon their travel through it, they had stumbled across a secret path hidden within the brush, and following it, found themselves beckoned towards the sound of fiddle music and a calling voice that invited them to play in a game of hide and seek, or tag. But the group at first declining and choosing to depart and go away, Raya throwing out a final comment, and a challenge almost as to who could catch who. The challenge accepted, and a fast-paced chase began. The party ripping out through the underbrush in search and chasing after a fairy that darted, dipped, dived, ducked, and dove through all sorts of different areas, including down through the heart of a tree and down a slide, before finding themselves in the midst of a wild, festive party where cheers and hoots and hollers of laughter and congratulations were passed to our intrepid adventurers upon the successful apprehension of their quarry. Ryo's tongue was not turned purple, and they were invited to dine and to enjoy some moment in time of respite for everyone to partake of. Allegan, maintaining that of his stance of trust nothing Fae, has, per the usual, stayed the course. But everyone else at this point in time had a very pleasant meal and eventually had the chance to meet, upon their arrival very shortly after, an individual by the name of Sweetwater Oko, a brigand of infamy at this point in time, with perhaps a bone to pick with the various local lords and ladies and merchants and powers that be, although perhaps seeming to be more of a individual keeping more on track and trying to better those lives of those they find in unfortunate circumstances. Very Robin Hood-esque. A pleasant evening was had, and a bargain was struck, whereas Sweetwater Oko and his compatriots are having an issue with a nearby trio of hags that have overtaken a once gnomish village, but due to certain laws and the own laws of Oko's own realms, cannot intervene or persuade them to leave without some significant issue or cost to themselves. So, upon the request towards the group, the favor to be owed or asked and returned, the group, now hired by Sweetwater Oko, after Raya had gone for a dip in the pool and grown a trio of tentacled eyes peering up and around over his shoulders and head, took an evening's rest and came to wakefulness the next morning, with their gear prepared, and then being led and led on a walking path towards the nearby village, which is where we leave our compatriots now. We find our compatriots now, being led through the forest of a wildish, almost border-esque of the Feywild of the material, where trees grow tall, laden with moss, and the sound of dripping water through the trees and leaves, and the crunch underfoot of twigs and slowly overturned gravel and mossy roots. Is there anything else anything that the group that you wished to do before you had departed for your trek this morning?
I got nothing.
I don't think so. I think Ateris would have prepared her weapons last night, but other than that,
Okay.
other than like talking to the others, I don't think there's anything she'd do.
Well, is there anything that would want to come up in discussion from the previous evening?
I
I
think
think I would
Ateris
make
would
sure
just
that
be
I actually
curious.
still have everything.
Say again, Mitch.
I want to make sure that I still have all my shit.
Go ahead and make an investigation
Trust
check.
these fucking fae. That's a not good roll. Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Oh, thank God. That is investigation plus 8, so that is a 12.
A 12. There is one item amongst your things that has gone missing. And the first telltale sign of it, and that you are first kind of going through it, is as you smell the air, there's this faint
I'm gonna kill
scent
someone.
of brewing coffee.
Oh no! Did they take the coffee maker?
I would like to take my wand of magic missiles
Nope,
Okay.
no.
out of my bag, which has been a long rest. So I can take another couple of bits off of that. Let me roll my d6 because I rolled like shit last time.
Oh, you're not actually attacking them right now, are you?
We'll see.
What do you mean? We'll see.
Oh, that's much better than last time. 5, so 1, 2, 3,
Bro,
5. Okay, I'm back to full now.
no. I need to ask: are you gonna blink some kids right now? Are you blinking kids? Is this what we're doing?
How many servings
We'll
of
find
Black
out.
Crab did they take? Because there were 20 servings total. Have they taken?
It looks like only one has been taken.
I will put down the wand of magic missiles. I would like to take my. I literally have this in my inventory. Little bag of sand.
Okay. I remember you having this, yeah. I remember you telling me about it.
And then I would also like to take. Let me see if I still have this. Yes. I also have 4 vials of giant slug vial that I purchased.
Correct.
I would like to follow the scent of coffee.
Alright. You follow the scent of coffee. I get up at this point in time while Ateris and Ray are finishing up their preparations. And you follow the scent of coffee, and you would find sitting at one of the nearby tables a group of about 7 or 8 of those, probably like the 12 to 14 range mix of individuals, while looks to be an older, maybe like 18, 19-year-old. Looks to be a deep purple, almost bluish skinned tiefling that has kind of this faint, almost patchwork coat along his back, curling ram's horns, and kind of a, at this point in time, like, and this is how you actually make coffee through everything. I learned this amongst my many different travels of all different sorts, and there's some days where they certainly make it better than others, but you can't beat this stuff. It wakes you right up. And you would see the water having coffee press set off to the side, a faint steam rising from it, as well as also looks to be a pot and kettle of water. And from your go make I'm gonna make a medicine check for me, please.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You can tell by the scent of the coffee that it has been prepared, but it hasn't been prepared particularly well. But you see this individual lift a mug up to his lips, drink, and take a long sip of coffee and go.
Take a sip,
Okay.
I would like. How close am I to this individual?
I'd say you're probably like 20 feet away at this point in time, and the kids are kind of enraptured by this performance that he's putting on.
Can I come up behind him before he can get the coffee to his mouth?
Before you can get the cup to his mouth, make a stealth check for me, please. Well, are you doing this unstealthily, or are you just doing it quickly?
How fast can I get there with a natural 20?
You can get there pretty dang quick and without him noticing. So as you can see, as he's kind of hand on his chest, slowly lifting something. And this is the drink of merchants and noble ladies and kings and queens, and that certainly is a fine beverage within all the fake.
I want to grab the mug, to just put a hand over the top of it, and I would like to cast Frostbite.
Okay.
And I'd like to freeze the mug solid with their hand attached.
Sure. Go ahead and make me. Are you trying to damage him or just trying to freeze the mug?
I'm trying to freeze the mug. I don't want to damage them, but I do want, when you accidentally touch a light pole outside when it's winter.
When your hand sticks to it a little bit?
Yep.
Sure, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me, please.
Delighted to do so. That's a 25?
25. As you kind of lay your hand on it, there's a sudden crackling and creaking of ice crystals as the coffee inside the mug instantly freezes solid, and you hear this almost sharp eep as he lets out a eep of surprise, and all the other boys and girls are about to start gasping and say, "Ooh!"
Better than coffee in the morning.
By the way, good morning, good sir. I was simply providing a demonstration.
What were you doing in my pack? And how did you surpass my wards?
This was certainly not on your pack. This was set off to the side. I simply happened to be wandering by and merely thought it would be perhaps a good chance at a demonstration for those that would be not familiar with the finer niceties of
And you have prepared this coffee poorly. If you had asked for a demonstration and perhaps a cup, I might have shared. But now, you have wasted an entire serving of coffee with your blundering. Everybody else at this table may partake except for you.
there's like kind of like there's like a bunch of like eyes that kind of look towards you, and they look back towards us, like, and then one of them whispers over to one side. You can clearly hear it's like, Edgar really fucked up. Yeah. But I want to try what the coffee tastes like. Sir? Sir? I saw him take it out of your pack.
I know he did. You do not have to tattletale on somebody who has already been caught.
Oh, well. Does that mean that I get a second sip of coffee?
No. And if you keep asking, that number will go negative.
There's a low murmur of assent, and before there's a hushing of quiet.
And I'm going to give each of them a pinch of coffee grounds straight.
You diabolical bastard.
But he put it through like a whole bunch of water and stuff. Like, can
And
you
I
just
already
eat
said
this?
that he is inept. One of us
Make a
knows how
pers-
to eat coffee.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Absolutely. That's a natural 20 again. I'm not even fucking
What?
kidding. Okay,
Okay.
the other one's a 14. Yeah. Persuasion, it's only a +1, but 21.
21.
21.
All the kids kind of, there's this short gulp from Edgar, and while the others like will kind of like shrug and go, all right, and you can see all of them one by one, like right after, just kind of like pop the ground of coffee into their mouth, and kind of you see all their faces kind of squinch and twitch and just like, what? Huh? Ugh. Almost none of them have a positive reaction to the grainy, like, ground substance of dried, unfiltered coffee.
Now, I am going to take my things. Is there anything else that I am missing that one of you may know about? Because here is the thing. I will find out. I will know. And I will find you. So the answer should be prompt. Yes.
Make an intimidation check.
Do I have advantage on that?
Yes.
Teacher mode. Teacher mode. Teacher mode.
Okay. Intimidation? Oh, no. 16.
They all shake their heads fervently. No, yes, no, that nothing else was taken.
Good. Good morning, everyone. Eat your breakfast. And you are coming with me. And I'm not even gonna grab him, I'm gonna grab the mug that's frozen to his hand.
Ow, don't pull, you're pulling the skin, pulling the skin!
Where is
As
their
he follows
leader?
up. Do you call out for him, or do you just go searching for him?
I'm gonna go just... Is he within view? If not, I'll call out for him.
He is currently not within view.
Why do you?
But
Then yeah, I will call out for him. Good sir, there might be something that needs your attention.
from one of the trees comes dangling down a looped vine.
A looped L-O-O-P?
Yeah, like it's like, you know how it's kind of like it has a like U shape to it.
Like something somebody would put their foot on and ride up to a higher spot?
Yes.
I do.
Right? You do with a sudden whoo, almost like because there's this weightlessness from that
I'm still
pulls that
holding on
falls
to
behind
the
you.
kid.
That I know, I understand. And he at this point also kind of steps onto it along with you. He's like, "Wait, don't!" hops up to it like very quickly, and you're lifted up into the up and up, probably about 60 feet off the forest floor, up into the canopy of an enormous oak tree, and that is vines draped over it of all different shapes and sorts, and you can see a number of different wound ropes and around, and you can see lazing amongst the branches, kind of eating fruit in the morning, just kind of lounging back amongst the trees, amongst the branches itself. You would see kind of this almost hammock that has a few different pillows and pelts propped up onto it. You would see Oko kind of feet kicked up in the hammock and laying back and raises an eyebrow at you. Good morning.
Not yet.
No,
I set
not
the
quite.
mug down on the table in front of him. Still attached. This young man made its way through my wards. I would like to know how to prevent its future occurrence.
Edgar has a talent for getting his sticking paws on the things that he shouldn't have. Isn't that right, Edgar? I don't know what you mean. Yes, okay. Ow, 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 ow. As like you can see, Oko has kind of like hooked a finger into the mug and just yanked it towards him. He does not use magic, but has a talent with your professors and similar would call it telekinesis. Has the possibility and ability towards to move objects and items with deft and accurate precision over short distances. Although he should know better by now that guests are not to be preyed upon. Is that not correct, Edgar? It was a demonstration. I didn't think that they would be missing it quite so soon. It was so, Edgar. You know, typically this would be in the mortal realm. This would usually require a cutting off of a thumb in order to inspire that thieving is not the quite way to go about things. But Mr. Hugh,
No,
is
it's
there?
That is not the punishment at all.
Well,
He kind of like
In the
looks
older-
at the guy like, what the fuck are you talking about?
no, in older, then certainly perhaps then I am not caught up to current dates with various different laws and regulations and similar. Then perhaps you have a better punishment in mind than for Edgar to losing a thumb.
Incredibly better, yes. That does not teach him anything. That just makes holding things more difficult. Edgar, yes?
Yes.
What you did was stupid. Yes?
I thought it was quite clever, actually, but
I
yes.
just raised my eyebrow. Did it work out for you in the end?
It did work, but in the end, though.
Then it was stupid. Now, this. And he raises the mug, and I'll use prestidigitation to heat it back up. And
Oh.
his hand a little bit.
He kind of shakes his hand like he'll take it away. It's like, very cold, very, very cold.
Is poorly done. You will sit with me and learn the proper preparation for coffee. And we will not stop until you're finished. All of your
Isn't
friends
that
will
fun?
get to do things without you.
Isn't that wonderful, Edgar? You get the chance to learn and study. And you see this mortified expression come across his face.
Now, the best time to start is, well, right away.
Isn't there perhaps some other way in which I could repay this debt to you? Something that did not perhaps involve needless repetition?
No. Now, come on. You're wasting time.
Oh, go
And I
get.
will-
You heard the individual. You heard Dr. Q. This is their punishment to choose how they dole out. You broke the rules. And you see Edgar follows after you as the two of you descend down the tree once more.
We will spend the morning preparing coffee.
All right. Are you actually trying to teach him, or are you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely I am. He's gonna learn how to fucking brew coffee. That was terrible.
Wow. Okay.
I'll get more than anything else that's sold by the fact that he brewed the coffee poorly, not the fact that he brewed it. All right, go ahead and make me a charisma check and add your intelligence modifier.
Gotcha.
And this is advantage because you are acting in a teacherly role.
That is nothing fancy. It's a 16.
16? That is enough for